got a lot of things to catch you guys up on, as usual. It seems like there's just so much going on all the time, and I never get to the videos to like record the process. I'm probably like the worst vlogger in history. I had surgery on my shoulder, so that's why I got the sling on. I got a couple more weeks. I tore my labrum working out. I was bench pressing, and I'm not Arnold or anything. I mean, I do it to keep myself in shape. I just like to take care of myself, and I think it was overhead presses with dumbbells, and I think it was too much weight, whatever. I just tweaked the shoulder, and I tore my labrum. Some of you had that happen. Super painful. I had it for like a year, and I just lived with it, and then I had it checked out, and they're like, oh yeah, it's jacked up. So I got like plastic screws in there that are gonna dissolve in a year and whatever, but before you know, I'll be back at it, and I'll be back to doing my thing, but probably just like a little bit more careful and all that stuff. But I have big news about the car. I changed the look completely. Let me know in the section down below what you think. So comment in the section below, what do you think? Definitely a different look. It is orange. It's dirty as well. It's hard to see that. It's carbon fiber side mirror, carbon fiber door handle. Did the roof in black, carbon fiber roof antenna. Dip on there. It looks pretty bad in certain lights. It's my favorite color, so that's why I went with it. And like I said before, I like to switch it up and like to keep the car unique looking. It's hard to do. I have a carbon fiber spoiler coming, and I got the idea from Lethal, who got the carbon fiber spoiler from Anvil, and I ordered it in the beginning of November, and it is now February, and I was hoping that the spoiler was going to come in before this Elite Tuner show, but it didn't happen. So I plasti dipped my stock one because it was white, and that like looked all right just for now, so something's in place of it. And the car, I drag raced it in January's Midnight Mayhem, and it was after I did the plugs from the last time I drag raced, and I didn't feel like taking the system out and doing all that stuff again. I left the system in, which is roughly like 100 pounds or so. So I left it in, full tank of E85, didn't mess around with the tires or anything, so it was like pretty much the same. And I just wanted to see if it would run different. The DA was about the same, so and the car did run a little faster, go figure, with more weight in the car, full tank of E. I don't know if I had a full tank of E on the last video, but it doesn't make like a huge difference in weight. It does like a little bit maybe. And I ran a 12.3 at 116 was my fastest pass right here. Still not what I want it to be. Like, I don't know, it still feels like there's a misfire, and I've been lazy, had all this stuff, and I haven't gone in and connected the laptop to see if there was detonation still. I did leave one of the spark plug wires just because it had a better fitment. Maybe that one's bad, but the car's running like pretty good, but it's not to my expectations. I feel like it has a little bit more. But 12.3 for out here at 116 is pretty good, especially on stock tires. But it has more in it. I'm going to send out my intake manifold to get ported by GPI, and that's going to be like my next performance mod. So this is what the engine bay is looking like right now. I painted that stuff white, but it didn't come out great. I'm going to redo it. And just look at the work. This was wrapped over at Madhouse Customs. Look at the cut lines. Pretty smooth. Actually, a little bit more than pretty smooth. It's amazing work. Really amazing work done over at Madhouse Customs. That's where I had it wrapped. I mean, just look at that. Well, you just look at it. The cuts are just unbelievable. It looks phenomenal. And then the front, the splitter is wrapped. I mean, it is just really, I just love it. So this work over at Madhouse Customs, if you are in the Vegas area and you need a wrap, I highly recommend Madhouse. That, if you were wondering, was from the Elite Tuner show. It was raining and just car got like all dirty and whatever. And shout out to Aaron. I'm gonna put his channel name. Check him out. Go subscribe. Funny guy. Check out his Instagram as well. I'll put that up. It is not really for kids though, so there's gonna be like cursing and stuff like that. So if you are not over 18 or parents are not into you watching videos with curse words and stuff, then don't watch it. But if you're an adult and you're into some comedy, he is a funny dude. Go check him out. So as I was doing the walk around, showing you guys around the car, you were probably wondering what's up with the lower and lifted lifestyles. And lifestyles, I know is spelled that way on purpose, okay? That's the car group that I'm in. So I'm not like the one really to join the car groups and car club stuff. And I've had people like ask me and things like that, and I just tell like I'm not like a young dude, you know what I mean? Like I feel like that's mostly like for younger crowds, but there are like also older people, but it just wasn't my thing. And it was just like a group of guys that I was hanging out with a lot, and they're all like really cool. We got along, and it was more of like just joining their group because it was just a group of friends. We were hanging out anyway, and there's like more than that. Might as well, right? So that's where the car club came into play.